Hi, I'm Jay Seville, the owner of WilmingtonRealEstate.com. That's Wilmington-Real-Estate.com and JustNewListings.com. Some people just refer to me as the realtor with too many kids. And you know, I think I sort of agree with that statement. I have 8 kids. Here they are right here at Carolina Beach at the boardwalk. By the way, Carolina Beach in the last few years, amazing transformation. $15 million hotel, new boardwalk, which makes it now one of the premier boardwalks in the United States. So Carolina Beach condos for sale are definitely something to consider as far as investment, vacation rental investment properties are concerned. But the subject of today is, I'm going to call it a case study in how to not be priced out of the market. And I'm going to use a previous client, a recent transaction I had with Bob up in, I think he was from Vermont, and he bought this house here. Let me show you. This is a home in Curry Beach. Well, let's go to the photos and blow it up a little bit here. Second row home, so it's across the street from the beach, and we ended up getting it for I believe $398 with a stubborn seller. Am I allowed to say that? But I really think the home was worth more like $420, so he had a right to be frustrated, this seller. And the thing is, well, you have to understand, the last few months here, the last few years here, we've had a tremendously strong real estate market here, even in the middle of a horrible economy the last 13 years. So here's Curry Beach. Go back to 2015, the beginning of 2015, fast forward up to 2017 and this summer. You know, you have the prices, the median, not the average, the median price going from $450-ish to $550-ish. Okay, that's a big deal in 2 years. And that's with a bad economy. So what happens when the economy booms again? Well, I'm pretty sure this $550 average is going to bump up to $700, okay? And that means a ton of folks here in the next few years, they're going to be priced out of the market. They will no longer be moving to Curry Beach as they wanted to the last few years, and they were planning on retiring here. So now they'll be going down to a different beach such as Oak Island. My point being is that Bob, he was not actually going to move into this awesome house probably for 7 years. But he saw the prices going up, he was proactive, he figured out how to get some financing, and he bought this house. He's going to rent it out until he can make it his own home later. And check this out. It has a great ocean view. There we go. And it's much more compelling than this actually when you're out there. So it'll rent just fine. We have very high rents in the area. So there's a good chance someone who buys a property as a second home, or excuse me, as an investment property, they can rent it out just fine, cover their mortgage, and move into it later. So this was his chance to do it, and he pulled it off. Thank goodness, because in 5 years, this home for $398 may actually be selling for, you know, $550. And I told him, you know, Bob, this may be the last second row ocean view home to sell in Curry Beach under $400,000 ever again. You know, it really was that dramatic of a situation. So hats off to him. But with that, let me show you some market data here. This is North Topsail Beach. I had done an article on this a few months ago, maybe a year ago, how since 2013-14 property was going for, you know, $550-ish. And how now, a few years later, the same property, 2,300 to 2,600 square feet oceanfront, is now going for $650-ish, okay? And again, this is in the middle of a horrible national economy. So when the economy booms again, some of these properties, you know, that just sold for like, you know, 600, well, they actually used to sell for 900, okay? So history is a good indicator of what's about to happen, and what goes down must come back up. So these prices are going back to 900. Now is your chance to buy a home before you get priced out of the market. Many people want to move to Wilmington and retire here. Our real estate taxes are 10% lower than what they are, excuse me, about 10% of what they are in northeastern United States. So instead of $10,000 a year in real estate taxes for Wilmington NC homes for sale, you only pay $1,000 here. Okay, so here's what's going on in Wilmington. We've gone from a median of around $285 all the way up to $370, and that's in 2 years. So it is really important, if you're thinking about making a move here, do what Bob did if you can. Take advantage of Bob's wisdom and foresight. Buy your home now, lock it in, and you'll have somewhere to move to. Otherwise later, many folks won't be able to afford the location they had in mind, and they're going to have to go further inland. There you go. I'm Jay Seville with JustNewListings.com and WilmingtonRealEstate.com, and I look forward to sharing more insights on